Go.
Game time. Game. Game time.
Oh, you got water over there.
You want some?
Nah,
Yo, you gonna give me some? I appreciate that, baby. I appreciate that, man.
You, man.
Jesus Christ, you know?
Who you?
Damn. Welcome to another. Yo, why the camera look a little crooked? Yo, can you talk for a little bit while I fix the camera?
It does. So, how y'all doing today, listeners? Oh, I can't hear y'all. So, as you can see in the video, if y'all watch our YouTube clips, we have a wonderful guest today, straight from the Ave, straight from Danbury. Rena, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Karena, aka Rena.
That's right. And y'all, I just want to give Rena a special congratulations. Rena just earned her master's degree.
That's right.
Good. Let's do it, Rena. And as y'all can see in the video here too, D Blank over here. Rena, would you like to show people on the video what those are?
What these are?
Or Rena, actually,
Wait, what?
give us a brief summary of what you do and what we're going to be talking about today.
So I have my own business called Krumble Krafts, and I make personalized etched glosses. So, brief little summary.
Thank you, Rena. Rena, 1 second. Dev, what the hell are those right there?
No, that's just for art.
I could have brought my damn
That's
glasses.
just for art. Yo, it just hit me.
My man, you made me like a moron.
I told you pre-production. That's not her stuff. I told you that.
I asked you, and I swear you said yeah.
I said no. It's just for art. I told you that.
Oh, moron, man.
Jesus.
My bad, Rena.
What's this design by Kathy?
She looked at it like, I don't know what that is. I'm over here like, well, sorry, y'all. If y'all watching the video, Dad just put some goddamn BS up here. For what reason?
Because I was trying to add some art. It just seemed like a...
Why the hell would
I
you
could have
put Rena
brought my
stuff up?
glasses. That could have been art.
You know what? Got some for you.
Oh, you got some. All right. Thank you. Well, Rena, usually Dev and I, this is what we do. We usually kick off by just asking, how are you feeling? How are you feeling right now?
I am tired.
I see it. You walked
Drove
in,
an
I see
hour
it.
to be here. I am
Woo!
tired.
Appreciate that. We do appreciate. There we go. There we go. I hear you on the tired. I'm okay. I'm okay. Today is basically my Thursday. I'm off Friday, so I'm excited about that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I know some districts don't have Friday off because they took too many snow days, but they punks. Like New Rochelle. But
Yo, the trash talking is not acceptable, all right, babe boy? Especially when I'm trying to fix the cameras. All right?
Well,
Don't trash talk when I'm away from the goddamn microphone.
I wasn't insulting you. What district are you working again?
Westchester County.
Like I was saying, I got the day off, so I'm happy about that. Tomorrow's my Friday, but I am tired as well, man. How you feeling, D Blank?
I'm feeling tired, yo. Just a tad bit. I took a nap before y'all came. I worked last night at my other job. Got home around like 1 o'clock. And Victoria's watching a movie that caught my interest.
Oh, you stayed up till like 3?
It was some movie. You know, Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah.
The white dude.
Oh. Yeah, man, you can't set us up like that. I think he was like, yeah, that movie.
Nah, I wanted to reference it so people understand what I'm talking about. So it's a movie. Basically, he was breaking his wife out of prison. It took him like 3 years to come up with his plan. So it's kind of like Law Abiding Citizen, but with a different, more like a family-oriented twist to it.
What's that called? You know?
I forgot. I'll ask her. Yeah, she was watching on Hulu. It caught my interest because I was like, damn, like it got to a point I was stressing. My heart was beating. I was like, yo, damn, so he about to get caught, fam.
Oh shit! I can tell.
Certain moments, like I was like, dang. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but just know.
And fam, knowing like the repercussions that, damn, I'm gonna be tired in the morning. That's how you know the movie was good because you had to wake up early.
Yeah, when the movie was over, I was like, shit, yo. Excuse my language. It's 2 o'clock.
But it was worked out then.
Yeah, it was a good ending. Movie, I was happy for it.
The next 3 days.
Thank you. Damn, really, you work fast. Check that out.
Hey, man.
Can I shout Vicky out?
Go ahead.
I think y'all remember about 3 episodes ago, I was talking about her Good Fingers chocolate bars, little candies in the joint. Guess who? She said they were from Canada, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who hit me up today on the Snap, y'all? I found them. Vicky. I was having an okay day. That joint made me. I was
A little bit more happier.
Jubilant, fam. I was like, what? Guess how much they cost? Like $7 a pack only.
For how much?
I mean, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Shipping from Canada, though?
Yeah.
How much is shipping?
Yeah, it was free. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, you know what? If I was at Stop and Shop $7.97 for this goddamn thing, no. But people from Canada, them joints were good, fam. Thank you, Vicky.
I just feel like you put her at a higher value because you tasted it prior. You know what I'm saying? You always know, like that sensation when you get food and it's free and you're like, yo, this joint's slamming.
Yeah.
Like when I had Chipotle for the first time, I got it for free. Then when I go buy the first time, I'm like, yo, what is this garbaggio?
So I might be a little angry. Not get them like, I
mean, I don't feel they're going to be angry, but they're not going to be like top shelf like you having first. Because you only had one.
Yeah.
You couldn't really satisfy your hunger. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point.
So, just keep that in mind.
Well, I'm going to get them joints.
I figured. I thought you ordered them already.
I
was just trying to deter your happiness prior to their arrival.
I'm going to get them things, though. I know you were here.
Is there anything you learned this week, Sean?
Yo, yes. I learned a couple things. I learned a Shakespeare quote, but I'm going to say that for next week because I just saw the most idiotic thing ever on TV, man. I learned that, and it piggybacks off what we were talking about last week on social media. I learned that there are a bunch of lunatics out there. That's what I'm going to call them.
Yep.
Torrington, Connecticut. Somebody, I don't know what happened, but I caught like the latter end of what was going on. But there's somebody who's wanted right now, who's on the run. This MF, y'all know what that stands for, contacted the Torrington Police Department and say, yo, how come y'all didn't post my wanted photo on your Facebook page?
No way. I don't believe you.
And then, this what they are. And then they say, this man said, if I get 15K likes, I'll turn myself in. I'll let that sink in, guys. Let that resonate. I'm done. I just learned there's a bunch of lunatics out there.
So they haven't caught him?
No, they haven't called him. They had 10K likes. So, they said they're still searching for the guy, obviously. But if he got 15Ks and this mother MF turns himself in, I'm out of here. I mean, granted, I hope he turns himself in anyways for whatever he did. I missed that. But it's just, it just goes back to what we were talking about, how social media has so much power and influence, man.
That's a fact.
God.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
That's what I learned this week. Bunch of lunatics out here.
My mind is blown.
Yeah, it was funny. I'll share that Shakespeare quote next week, y'all.
All right, well, something I want to share this week that I wanted to share next week, but I want to share it this week because I know I want to learn something new this week. I learned that sometimes the people you surround yourself with aren't always a positive, positive energy. So we had the court the other day, balling, you know what I'm saying? So I overheard this dude at the bench talking to another dude, and for about 10 minutes I'm standing there. Dude kept going in saying, yo, I smoked you up, didn't I? I smoked you up the other day. I gave you this, and I give you that. And the dude sitting down like, yo, fam, why'd you find the need to tell the whole world that you smoked me up? By the way, that sounds... Jesus Christ. By the way, that sounds super... I use this word very loosely. Homophobic. Smoke me up? Pause. It just sounded like something you want to say after pause, you know what I'm saying? But basically what I was getting at was the fact this dude kept going in and in around randoms, because I'm a random at this point.
Yeah.
Saying, yo, I smoked you up, I bought you this, I bought you that, yo, who made you? I'm like, yo, bro, what is happening right now, fam?
The dude that was saying I smoked you up was saying who made you?
Like, I made you, fam. Like, you are the person you are today because of me. Because of certain events that happened in your past.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, bro, what's going on? Even if you did make my mans, even if you did smoke my mans up, that's not something you should be having out in public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Keep that behind closed doors. That's not your people's, man. You know what I'm saying? How I looks telling the world like, yo, I put daddies on the curls, and if it wasn't for me, daddy's hair wouldn't be as prominent as it is today. That wouldn't be fair to you.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It wouldn't be fair to you to do that. I would just let it rock. I'm not gonna
rock right now.
I'm not gonna say who truly helped you with your hair growth and all that stuff. It's not fair to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep that behind closed doors. But I'm just saying, people, surround yourself with people that's not gonna put you on blast to uplift themselves, fam. It's detrimental to your health and your well-being. You don't need that N-word.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Anything you learned this week, Karena? Nothing that popped out to you? Like a YouTube video maybe, you was watching it and you're like, oh, I had no idea. Like last week, Sean learned about Jupiter. and it was the biggest planet.
Ooh, that was last week's episode.
No,
Nah?
not that I can think of.
All right, announcements. This video episode is sponsored by D Blank. I have a full attire of D Blank on, except for my socks and my hat and my undershirt and my boxers. But other than that, I got sweatpants on made by D Blank. I'm gonna show them in the video at the end of the video. And then I got a shirt made by D Blank. And yeah.
You gonna make boxer D Blank joints?
Don't
I think I'm more.
Don't give him ideas.
That's gonna be fuego. Like I'm thinking about going to Goodwill and getting some swim trunks and just designing them.
That's my next.
Those would be fire. But I gotta find waterproof material.
I think you could make some fire swim trunks. Like
they make
swim trunks need to
vinyl.
be like dazzled.
I need that. Yeah.
And like you be making the tie dye. I think swim trunks stand out.
That'd be fire. And especially the Speedos.
You can give me a little credit for that.
Yo, what I tell you? Didn't I just say? Don't surround yourself with people who like, bruh, when you're not listening.
Right. We'll talk about that another time.
Jesus, man.
Announcements on dads. Dang, what do I got going on in my life? I start my night class next week for the summer session 1. It goes from Wednesdays, 4:20 to 9:30 p.m. That's going to be hell.
Same.
You too have a long one, right?
My Wednesday class is going to be like 5:30 to like 8. And then Saturdays from 8:30 to 3 p.m. And online.
That's crazy. My shifts be from like 5 to 12:30 p.m. at my job, and then like Saturday mornings is on and off. Sometimes I work 7 to 3, or like I work overnight shift.
You getting paid, fam. We're paying them.
I didn't want to be. I don't want to be left out of the conversation. I don't want to be left out of the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
We dread going to them joints. I like it. I like the knowledge.
You think I'm happy to go to work? Who's happy to go to work? What the freak?
Most days I ain't.
Nah, man. Fuck that.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah. How did growing treat you? Play soccer?
Yo, my boy been good since that was right before vacation. Yeah, and it got better like that weekend.
Got you. Copy.
We played ball the other day, man. I was good.
I was feeling nice after that. I mean, my shins was dead though.
Rena, we played ball the other day. You know, Dad usually complain after 2 games. So
God.
he always complain about something like, I cracked my knee. Something like that. I wouldn't even be walking. Like
man.
2 games. Well, you lasted.
I was balling, I was bodying that big man.
Games, Rena, we lost 2, but it's all right.
I bodied that big man.
You did.
I was like, yo, I can't go to the paint, man. It's scary down there. Yeah, I know. Don't come this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you didn't want to go down there.
That's all. So let's get into the guests, man.
Cool.
So, Karena, how long has your business been open?
I want to say roughly 2 years. Roughly.
What made you come to the idea maybe I should start doing crafts, designing cups and bags and shirts and so forth and so on, and were you just sitting in your room one day and it came to your mind? Did you see something? What was the thought bubble that happened?
So the original idea came because I was planning my mom's 60th birthday party, and it was the same weekend as Mother's Day. So I wanted to create gifts for the mothers, but also my mom. So I went to Pinterest, and you can get lost in Pinterest for hours. Do you guys use Pinterest?
That's right.
I use Pinterest for clothes. I use for outfits ideas.
There's so much on Pinterest.
So much.
I've never got lost before, to be honest.
Well,
I'm afraid.
Well, so I found the idea for etching. And once I did it, from there, everyone wanted me to make them. So then I realized I could sell them. People would actually pay me for them. And I went from there.
If you don't mind me asking, what's etching?
Etching is it's an acid-based cream.
Mm-hmm.
So on this glass, I use a stencil, and then I put the cream on the negative space, and I let it sit, and then I wash it off, and it makes this.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a sticker you put on dead shirts. Oh, okay.
That's a cream because that's permanent.
Makes sense.
So, can you tell the world what exactly do you sell, so they have an idea?
So I do etch glasses, but I also do T-shirts, anything tote bags, anything you can put actual vinyl on, I can create. I'm always open to ideas. I'm always willing to try something different. So anything you can think of, I'm always willing to try it out.
So, are you creative enough where if I came with a fake bag from not even a fake bag, a regular bag from Burlington, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, yo, my girl birthday coming up. Rena, help me out, Rena. can you turn this into Gucci? Could you do that? I might need you down the line. Can you do that? Because I just etching joint right here sick.
Yeah, I don't know about Gucci.
Nah.
Like, I mean, I don't make up my ideas like originally. Like, usually I take them ideas from the customer. So whatever the customer is looking for, they let me know, I'm looking to have this, this, and this. What can you do? And I kind of like put it together like that. So I don't do it like straight, like from blank. Like I think
so like a tattoo artist.
Exactly. You come with your idea and I like create it for you.
I'm just thinking about like Gucci. That would be like
so fam. So like she literally have to like rip out the old tag that says some stuff like Cactus Jack in the inside, and then like embroider the Gucci signs all over the bag.
Charge me. It still won't be as much as the Gucci joint. I wouldn't mind.
Yes, dude, man. Why you even buy your girl Gucci anyways? I thought you was black.
Fair. I'm just I don't call it like Charlie horse. I'm just saying down the line, if you know what. Why are you calling me out on that? I thought we bored. Because you guys talked about that. We just talked about that, right?
That has nothing to do with me, though. I'm not Gucci. I'm not Gucci.
But we just talked about putting your boy on the spot.
That's nothing to do with what I said. You're trying to take what I said and interpret it a different way. F out of here, bruh.
You know what?
Anyways.
Yeah, whatever.
Get the freak out of here, bruh. So my question to you, honestly, because, you know, starting this podcast, me and Sean came across our hardships, major hardships. We started off, the audio was super trash bags. The program we're using at the time was super trash bags. You know what I'm saying? We had to find a platform to put this out. We had to get the viewers. We had to get the listeners. So, like, what was one of the, like, major hardships that occurred to you during the startup? And, you know, what hardships have you come across recently that you see like, dang, I didn't see this coming, but here I am?
I think one of the hardest was just getting started, like kind of that push to just like do it and not like feel like, no, I'm not going to do it, like just like starting out. And then from there, it was honestly support from people, like just to get the support to get yourself out there. But once I got out there, it made everything easier. I haven't had that much like anything hard to get over because everything that's been easy, but it's been bearable. But definitely I would have to say support. Support is like the main, because if you don't have support and people to share your stuff, you're not going to get far.
That's a fact, yo. Do you feel like, where do you get most of your business from? Like, do you feel like you get it more from the area you're raised, or
no?
Or do you get it more from the
strangers, complete strangers? I'm on Etsy, and my first order, one of my first couple orders came from like Kentucky, randomly, like out of the blue. So, I mean, now I'm getting more customers that are local, but when I was starting, it was like on Etsy, I got like random customers from like all over.
So is that when you realized your hobby turned to a business?
Hell yeah. People started paying me for it. I was like, okay, this isn't just a hobby. I'm making profit.
That money is always good, son.
I think that's much more beneficial anyways, man. It worked out for you in the long run because there are haters out there. Like, Rena doing this, I'm not supporting. Like, people that are close to you that know you.
And yeah, exactly. Perfectly fine.
You get people from Kentucky, that's much better.
Yeah.
They don't know you personally, it's like your products.
I just shipped a tote bag to Germany last week.
Rena's
my second international order. My first one was Sweden.
No, who else is international?
Yeah. No. You got some blades out there.
Woo! Oh, man, son. But speaking of Etsy, how do you advertise your business other than like, you know, the normal word of mouth? Like, how did you really like, I really need to get myself out there. I really need to have people recognize who I am. And like, what was the steps you took to get into that?
So I am on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I ran a couple ads on like Instagram and Facebook that kind of helped a little bit. Other than that, I really tell everybody what I do. Like when I go shopping, even if I'm going like to a restaurant, I leave my business card everywhere.
You got a business card, okay.
I got business cards, yeah.
Right. That's right.
So I leave it everywhere. I tell everybody about it, and that's how it happens.
You're smart. Do you go to like those restaurants around towns and just say,
yeah, and I'm like, hi, can I leave my business card here? And they're like, yeah.
That's awesome. I saw that on Snapchat. You went to like some expo thing where I guess came in like second, I think. What was
Oh,
that? Can you
yeah.
tell us a little bit about
So that was a Connecticut student entrepreneurship competition where basically if you were a student either with your business, starting a business, have an idea about a business, you were able to compete in different categories. And my category was business growth, and I won second place. And I won funds for my business.
Well, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I got you. Damn. So if I would have went on there trying to sell like something like dildos, just said those dildos out there. Do you think I would have been looked at funny? Or
I don't think they would have taken your application.
Oh, they wouldn't have. Okay.
No.
Oh, so it was like, yeah.
It has to be like a serious business
but
idea.
dildos is it's gonna be a serious business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're paying for pleasure, and people love pleasure at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Not what it has to do with your school, though. You're going on behalf of your school.
But I'm saying, okay. But there's college students who go home, they feel stressed after a long week of school. They need that peak and release, right? Mm-hmm. Which would then lead to a unstressful environment for them. It's better than smoking weed.
So you'd have to sell that like on your application somehow.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm saying, but I mean,
and it was a thorough application. It was just like, what's your target market? How much you think you can make? What have you been doing? Like, it's like full detail.
You know, speaking of target market, not to cut you off, but to cut you off. Speaking of target market, what is your target market? Because a couple episodes back, we got asked, what is our target market? And I truly couldn't pinpoint exactly what our target market is because I feel like we kind of touch base in different age ranks. And, you know, there's no like, you know what I'm saying? So how did you figure out what your, like, you know,
so
was?
I realized who my target market was based off my customers. My customers are only women. And from there, I realized who my target market was. I've tried advertising to men and it never worked out. So I stuck to women because I guess that's who really wants to buy my stuff.
Why do you feel like only women do it? Do you feel like men aren't as creative or, you know, like Sean, would you seek to give a cup or like a bag or anything like that to
and there was one time I ordered something and I have never went back to order anything like that again because it was a shoddy attempt at something like what Rena has. This is nice. It's like it was well crafted and you can see the details. The joint I ordered for somebody in the past, it was some garbage.
Was it a local business?
No, it was off Etsy too, I believe.
Oh.
And I ordered it wasn't from the same person, but I also ordered like these name wristbands. That was okay. That was cool, but the wine glass I got wasn't. It was pretty poorly made.
That's depressing to know that you put your money into somebody who you know is not like a big business, and then all of a sudden you get the product and you're just like,
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's why, you know.
It was shipped out nice though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on that, I bet. They went to Michael's and was like, yo, first order, baby. I'm about to make this look real nice.
Yeah, then you open it, God.
It's like when you ordered them sneakers off eBay.
Yeah, so Rena, I think a lot of, to answer your question, I think a lot of men, I think men feel as if, I don't know, I feel like we feel as if, you know, that's the easy way. How much? Can you tell us how much one of your, like this cup right here costs?
It's $13.
That's probably why. I think nowadays men, we have, because that's awesome price. I think we think the more we spend on a woman, the better. I don't know. That's just my thought process. They were like, damn, just a couple cups, she's not going to really appreciate it. But deep down inside, sometimes, I don't know, my woman, they appreciate anything, man. Anything different. And something like this where it's really thoughtful, has a thoughtful message.
Yeah.
I think they'll appreciate that more than the price.
What happened?
Your light went out.
Oh, my light went out?
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Continue talking.
But nah, I think that's what it is. So, Rena, I think you should start selling your cups for like $60 a cup.
I mean, I just raised my prices like this year, and it's still going. So I'm like, next year I might raise them again.
Okay,
so
that's good.
Slowly, like inching.
Well, that's really smart, Rena, because there are people out here who sell things, right? Brand new people from around town starting something new like a clothing line. You want to promote and advertise. You want people to buy your things and put pictures up with them. You don't want to start selling a cup for $45.
No.
What really bothers me, people who sell, like they make shirts, T-shirts, and they be charging $30 for a T-shirt. Yeah. It's like, man, that's not a good marketing strategy because I don't want to buy your new T-shirt for $30 and it's like, you know, plain. Don't you want people to buy your T-shirt for like $10 and then They could wear it on college campuses, to their job, wherever, the gym. That's how you'll gain more, I guess, you'll gain more momentum. And people are going to be like, yo, I want that product. Where'd you get that from? And then once you start gaining more people inquiring about your product, then you possibly raise the price. But if you're starting at $35, you're already turning me away.
Well, see, the issue with that is when you start your business and you start pricing, you have to factor in how much you want to pay yourself on top of that. So you have to consider how much it costs for your actual product before you add anything on it, then how much it is after you apply these designs on it, whatever. Then consider how much it is to like ship it to you, or like how long it's going to take you to design it or do whatever you need to do to get it to the customer. And then you think about, okay, I need to also pay myself something for it too. So when people are charging like $35 for whatever, it's because either it's the quality they're charging for, the value of it, or the time they spent on it. So I understand that, but like,
contend that.
But like for me, like this doesn't cost me much to get my products, but I add a little extra for myself because it's my business. I got to pay myself somehow.
You're 3 years in, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
But I'm going to contend what you said because, like Meek Mill says, scared money don't make no money. Ultimately, you're going to have to take a loss.
I mean, when I was selling my t-shirts, when I was starting them at $15, and then I bumped up to $25. I mean, I don't do t-shirts often, but I started at $15 because I knew it wasn't costing me much. But I make my shirts by hand.
Okay.
So these people who are selling them, they're probably getting it from somewhere else who's designing it for them. They're probably charging them like a decent price, and they have to upsell it to cover their costs.
That makes sense.
But it is understandable when people come out with their stuff and it is expensive. But if it is, it's because, like I said, they're either charging for the quality of the item. But it is tough, especially when you want to like support them, but you're like, I don't want to pay this amount for it. Yeah.
If I look at it through their lens,
but you also want to like make them feel like their stuff is cheap, that you have to like pay less for it.
True.
I mean, me personally, you know what I mean? When I sold my shirts, I had a couple sales in my lifetime. I started off cheap too. Then I realized, bruh.
Because I was making them for you.
Hold on. Didn't I just talk about don't surround yourself with people that's going to take credit?
No, that's not fair. You got to get credit.
Number one. Hold on. I was putting all the work in, okay? Karena was providing me with the vinyl and the wording and such of that. But I was designing the shirts, I was adding the materials, I was buying the shirts, so forth and so on. But you come to realize, until you can decrease that profit, like that profit margin, it's hard to undersell. Like if a shirt costs me $6, but the time it takes me to make it is like 2 hours, there's no way I can sell the shirt for $8 and expect to make profit, fam. So I gotta sell the shirt for like $15 so it actually makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's charging you $30 for a shirt and it's bulk, I personally don't agree with that. Because like, since I'm putting in the hard work now and I understand it, like if somebody's doing one-of-ones like I do and putting in the time, I'm putting in the work, then I'm able to charge you $30 for a shirt. Like a tie-dye shirt that I've made.
I gotta disagree. I'm sorry to interject, but I'm not sorry. But at the same time, fam, that's not fair, man.
Fam, listen, you know that.
Because I can go to H&M and get a shirt that's $20.
But you know the tie-dye shirt?
I don't care.
Let me explain.
You know how long it takes.
But I'm saying,
to do it, though.
You're not
That's
known.
what it is.
You're not known yet. You want to be known, so you have to sell you things cheap. So
Not exactly.
But then you
don't want to be too cheap because, like, he's taking his time doing the tie dye. If he charges cheap, what's the point of him doing them?
You have to make sacrifices, guys. That's
too major of a sacrifice.
And in the long run, you're going to make more money down the line.
But how do you know that? What if things don't work out and then you spend all that time for nothing?
No, it's not. You can't think like that. In my opinion, I think you need to have a vision. I'm going to make sacrifices. I'm going to take a loss now, but instead of 100 people in my town knowing, 20,000 people in the state of Connecticut going to know about D Blank and about my shirts
but if you start selling cheap and then you increase your price, people will be like, oh, but you were selling them for that amount. Why'd you keep it at that price? They're going to complain. They're going to want to fight it.
No,
they're not going to want to pay more. They'll be like, oh, but you were selling for this amount.
Make the products a little better.
Fam, but I'm saying if a shirt costs you $6 plain, and then a tie-dye shirt is going to take me 24 hours to make. The time it takes me to tie-dye, because tie-dye takes 6 to 8 hours to set, then I have to get a design format, and then I got to do this, then I got to do that. I can't sell you a $6 shirt that I bought for $10 if the tie-dye alone cost me $4 or $5, fam. Where's the profit? You gonna make $1 to get your name out there? I'd rather be able to make profit so that I can fund the next shirt and that I see some sort of profit. You know what I'm saying? The same way somebody can buy a pair of Nike socks for like what, $30 6-pack? How much?
do that?
How much socks really cost, fam? I go to Burlington and get a pair of black socks for like $7, but I'm paying $30 because it say Nike on it. Fact or not fact?
They built up their brand. They could do that. That's what I'm saying. If you have a vision, deep blank, you could build up your brand where you could make your shirt $50 now. You make a $50 profit.
But the thing is, what you're paying, I feel like people forget that you're paying for the product to be like a one of one or have a certain sentimental value. When you pay $30 for a pair of socks from like Nike, there's not necessarily sentimental value to you compared to if you go to Krumble Krafts and you pay for a cup for $30. It's like, I actually spent the time to think of the cup. I sent her what I wanted. She made the cup. And now this is a one of one or has very strong sentimental value to me, which I'm then giving to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be better for you if you went to her with a bag. Instead of putting Gucci all over it, you put like, Daddy's loves you, right? You know what I'm saying? That would mean more to the person receiving the gift than a Gucci bag that someone else down the street could have. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is the price of the product, in this case, is you're paying for something so nobody else has it. There's no duplicate of it. There's no sentimental value that's truly high enough attached to this item that you're paying for. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you pay to go to the aquarium. Aquarium tickets is $40, but you're like, yo,
Not if you get coupons.
You're just like, yo, it's $40, but you're paying for the experience.
That's why you get coupons.
I get everything you're saying, but I just feel more as if I want more people seeing my product and wearing my product or drinking out my product, taking pictures with my product, or just casually at a cookout, they take it out their house and they're on the patio with my product. You know what I'm saying?
But see, so when I started, I gave glasses for free to friends and family to like get my like business out there. Mm-hmm. A few of them like helped me out and they were able to like tell people. Some people like I never even saw the glass again. Never saw a picture. So it was just like I gave my time to make it for you, gave it to you for free in hopes you would just share it for me. Did not happen. Mm-hmm. So it's like it works both ways. Like you can either like pay like the price that you wanted them to pay like $35, or they get it for free and they still don't give you any support.
And that's the double-edged sword, and that goes back to what I said earlier. People just hate us. They probably thought it was the dopest thing ever, but I can't share this.
Exactly.
Fam, that's just like when we went out the other day, when I had the jumpsuit on that I made.
Oh, God.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I had the jumpsuit on I made, right?
Fuego! Oh, God.
Okay?
Someone thought he was the janitor one time.
We went to sign the will. They said, "Excuse me, sir. Our toilets are okay today." Dad was like, "Hold up, we were dying. We thought you were dead. They thought you were the plumber."
Get the freak out of here, bruh. So when the romper rage was for men, like what was that 2 years ago, give or take?
It was like for a month.
It was like 2 years ago. The romper rage was a thing. So
for like a month.
I went online. I ordered a onesie thing that the mechanics wear. Had my aunt alter it for me, and then I designed it. And then I put it on. What was it? This past Sunday, we went out. We just chilling. It was a good day.
No, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then you changed when we came back.
Yeah, I was feeling a little sick that day. So yeah. So
no, that was Sunday. My bad.
What day was that? Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
Sunday was my graduation.
Was Sunday graduation?
Friday. What day we go out?
I don't freaking remember, man.
No, because Saturday I hit you up because I was bored, and then I think you did say you weren't feeling well, and Buff wasn't around. I don't know what day.
It was one of those days.
Yeah, it was recently though.
Oh yeah, we forget. It was a good time. So basically, so I went out and I had it on, and I was sitting there, and I randomly approached this girl, and I was like, hey, what's going on? I'm just saying hi. She's like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to say I love your outfit. Okay, so you telling me if I didn't approach you with a random hi, you would have just walked your little Caucasian ass right by me, huh?
That's exactly what she.
You know what I'm saying? And that happened like 3 times. Multiple people told me, yo, that outfit is dope. After I initiated conversation with them randomly. And it's like, yo, fam, is it so hard to just compliment somebody? Like when I go to the clubs or the bars in my past life, I used to walk up to a random girl and be like, yo, I love your fanny pack.
Random.
And then walk away. I wasn't trying to bag you or nothing. But it's just the acknowledgement like, yo, it's not that complicated. Just take the time out of your little busy-ass night because we be both in this club together. You know what I'm saying? I see you looking over there, freaking baby your goddamn drink.
Spit on me.
Yeah,
The freak, man.
I'm glad you right there. Yo,
Freak.
compliments go a long way for people,
Seriously.
man.
Especially for guys, bruh.
Yeah, you don't get them
Especially
off
for
the
guys.
Now approach us. Yo, D, I feel like, I saw something at Chick-fil-A the other day. It said, I don't know why they had this random ass quote, but excuse my language. It said, how do you know when somebody needs words of encouragement if they're breathing? Something along those lines. That's facts, man. Sometimes I neglect to just say something nice to people or even just a good morning because I'm like, they look mad, but, even if they don't respond, I should start saying something nice. And that goes back to me just complimenting, like, yo, that one compliment, that joint made your night, fam, because you love the white woman.
You said what?
Nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said something? I didn't hear what you said. You said something?
No, nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have my...
You don't make shirts anymore?
My headphones on.
I mean, I do them on occasion, but I don't advertise them.
Oh.
It was too much of a headache. Yeah. But if someone wants them, I'll make it. But it's like
I'm not sure.
It depends.
Because dudes like D Blink will take your credit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
I'm about to jump over this table on niggas.
I'm just
Excuse
saying.
my language.
I'm just saying.
Wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
no, he does make them himself now.
The freak out of here, bruh.
Wow.
I'm about to actually frame my first hoodie. I'm about to put that on sale in about 10 years.
Moving forward, what are your next goals, if you don't mind me asking?
So now that I'm done, well, kind of done with school, I'm no longer full-time, I'm going to take more time to look into ways to collaborate, advertise. I am actually sponsoring a CT Rose Day on June 8th. They actually have a couple more tickets left. And I'm sponsoring, so I'm giving all of the VIP attendees personalized glasses for the event.
Rena, why the heck wouldn't you say that under your announcements?
Oh, I forgot.
Wow.
I forgot.
I don't understand.
I don't.
We give dudes the window to speak.
I just wait. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, if you have any announcements, please share.
Hold on, let me know.
If not, save them to the end of the episode.
I don't know how many more tickets they have.
All right, just look through your itinerary and then look for that, and then you know what I'm saying. We'll get to that.
I got it. All right, CT Rose Day is on June 8th in Manchester, Connecticut, made by Aglo. Event styling, they make beautiful floral walls, and it is general admission is $75. But if I'm not mistaken, you get food, drinks. It's also sponsored by Angry Orchard. They're bringing like rosé.
Oh, word to the big bird. That juice not that good,
So
by the way.
actually, yeah, I'm not a fan of that rosé flavor. It tastes weird. But 21 and over event. You can check them out. Aglow. That's AGLOW event styling, and it's gonna be a nice event. I can't wait. I also want to drink. Yeah, it's like a beautiful place outside.
D Blink, you going?
You gonna pay for the experience, or is it too expensive because you don't know what the brand is?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Give it to me. Can you repeat the question? My bad.
I said the event is $75.
Yeah.
Since you do not know the event, are you gonna pay to go?
I sort of have a.
Are you gonna pay to go?
Event because $75, no.
I mean, I'm going for free. I mean, I'm sponsoring this, so I get to go.
Because
I get to bring someone too for free.
That's crazy.
That's
So you're not going.
So you're going there?
No.
Oh.
So you're not going.
I'm
So
bringing a girl.
you don't want to go for the experience. You're not paying for the experience.
I feel like it's gonna be like mostly females.
That's
This is the place.
And what exactly do you do there? What are we doing there?
So it's like
Seems like some stuff.
it's just like a little day party outdoors, really, and you get to drink and eat and.
Sounds like a lot of Kentucky Derby wear.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to wear like blush or pink.
Like high boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
High boots.
So the
blazers.
theme is like rosé, so you wear like pink.
Bunch of Caucasian girls wearing their Tory Burke sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It
Is that
might
Tory Burke?
be more black girls though.
Yeah, they probably gonna pop out with the what black girls gonna have on their feet? What you think?
And you get to the black girls.
Yeah, what's the name of
and
their
then
feet?
you get to advertise. I don't think so. June 8th. I still think that's Ugg weather.
They got the Ugg slippers with the little straps.
What?
You seen those?
Nice.
It's like these furry slippers, and they have the straps on the back. They're so ugly. They look like Cookie Monster feet.
No, I think y'all seen them new sneakers? They're like these big stomper joints. They like felines, whatever you call them. They look funny. They look like monsters on feet.
The thick ones?
Yeah.
They're like platform?
Those things are ugly.
I don't know why those are even back
I
in
don't
style.
like them at all.
They might wear those. Yeah, good question. You ever get like a very stubborn customer, or just a customer that you couldn't work with and you got to turn them down? How do you deal with that? Or you never had that?
I haven't had that.
Okay. You never had a customer that tried to talk your prices down, negotiate anything, or?
No, I have. I mean, it kind of happened where I had an event that they wanted glasses for like a 50th birthday party, and she was like, "Can you work with me on the pricing?" And I did, but only because she lived like 30 minutes from me.
Mm-hmm.
So because I didn't have to ship them to her, I was able to like work with them. Like, you know what, I'll still make a profit. She's local. And then when I actually met her, she tipped me. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't really have any customers that I have to turn away. If any, they just don't respond to me, and I'm like, it's fine.
That's how I be feeling when I'm on Facebook Market. I'm like, yo, fam, what's on the TV for $60? You talking about you want to give me 30? Get out my messages, fam. You know what I'm saying? I remember this one dude thing online one time. This dude sells cars.
Yeah.
And he's put the car up for a certain price. And some guy, he hates lowballers. So if he's selling a car for $1,500, fam, don't come in my DMs talking about $700. F out of here. You know what I'm saying? So he put a message up where this one dude hit him up. And he lowballed him, and he said, I bet, come get the whip.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave him my address to meet him. Dude drove to meet my mans, right? And dude texted him like, yo, where you at with the car? Dude said, yo, listen, let this be a teaching experience for you. Don't ever go on somebody's message trying to lowball them, talking about some bull crap. If I'm asking for this such and such price. He drove out his way, bro.
That's foul.
And I was like, yo, I get it, but dang.
Yeah, foul, yeah. That's foul.
You know how far he lived from that area? Like, I'd have been pissed, bro.
Yeah, out there.
You know what I'm saying?
You got out far for whips.
Facts.
You got out far for whips. Man.
Especially if you got like confirmation. You gotta confirm that it's actually happening. You can't waste your time just like on a hope that it's gonna work out.
And think about how you gotta hit somebody up like, yo, fam, I'm about to go pick this whip up. You got some free time?
Yeah. I'm gonna be just driving more furious than you. Like, yo, now you feeling on my tank.
So, since you work alone, have you ever thought about possibly putting people under you?
All the time.
To like assist?
All the time.
Well, has that not fell through? Have you like
all the time
put the paper down working like,
no, because like I'm not making that much where I have enough to start paying people. I would love volunteers. But no, having more help would be like so much better. Because I like always need someone to do my social media, to advertise for me, try and like collaborate with other people to like help my business grow. Just like there's little stuff that I do myself that takes me forever, or I just don't have the time to do it.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of little kids out here that be on their phone all day, every day.
Yeah. That
you could probably hit one of them up like,
I can, but then I have to tell them exactly what I want. By the time I do, I'm just like, never mind, I'll just do it myself. It's not going to work
So it have to be somebody that's under your wing for at least a month to kind of see how
that knows exactly what I'm looking for, yeah.
Got you. This is easier said than done.
So you're one of those micromanaging type of people.
Yep.
I got you.
Yep. I'll tell you to do it, and I'll just watch you. And I'm like, never mind, I got it. Let me just show you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
What mistakes have you made in your business field, or just, in your life that has affected your business, where you kind of look back and like, dang, shouldn't have done that, or I definitely learned from that?
Well, part of it reflects to what Sean was saying earlier. I started selling my stuff like really cheap. And even though, yes, I made sales, I did a lot, but when I reflected back on it, considering how much I'm charging now, I was like, I could have made this much that first year around if I wasn't too shy about like charging too much for my items.
Yeah.
But other than that, I take every mistake as a lesson. So there's nothing that I regret or wish I changed.
That's right. I like that. Every mistake is a lesson learned.
Yeah.
That's right.
Put that on the shirt. So, is there anything you would tell like a young entrepreneur that how to start their business, or is there any like motivational speech you want to give them, or anything that if you were teaching a class right now, what would just be like your opening statement to like make them want to stay in your classroom?
Start your business. There are so many people I come across and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you started a business. I wish I could, but blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, that's not an excuse. Like if you want to start something, whether it's a business or like anything else, like just do it. don't worry about like fear of like not doing it or not being the best at it. Like, just do it. Like Nike, but it's honestly like, just don't sit there. Like, cause like once you like, if you ever get to a point where you don't do it, then you regret it, that's going to suck the most. Like, just start whatever you want to start. Like, start small, just get started.
Yeah, I respect that.
That's really all it is.
There's a common trend with responses like that with business people.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there who neglect and are remiss to start something, and down the line they regret it.
Yeah.
Or they try to start years later when it's like, all right, I'm a little older now, I don't have that much time. I have a family now. That's what's up, you know. I respect that. Like Deb started reading that procrastination book. Deb, you've been starting shit a lot more, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
I've put more time into things. Haven't finished the book yet, but
oh my. Started that joint 5 months ago.
There's an exercise I have to do where I basically told me to write down all the things that I have to finish. So I'm still working on that list. And then I have to, you know, it's like an hour and a half type of like the book will take anybody like 40 minutes to read, but the exercise I want you to do is gonna take like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do. So it's like one of those books, and I subscribe to his like email newsletter. So it like texts me like new shit. Excuse my language.
Wait, serious question. So you're 30, correct? Or 29? 29.
I'll be 30 this year.
And you've been with Derek for 27 years now. It feels like 27 years now. It feels like 27 years. So about 5-6 years. Rena, has your relationship ever gotten in the way, like you guys being together, got in the way of your work ethic in your business?
No.
No, not at all. You have like great equilibrium balance with that.
Yep, same as school.
And how
like if there's ever like I probably cry to him the most about like how stressed I am, how much I have going on, and then like I'll be like, oh, someone's having something this weekend. He's like, don't you have homework? It's like, yeah, but he's like, sorry, but if you don't get it done, you can't go.
Oh,
and it's just like sometimes I'm just like, damn, just like no, like if I end up going, I'm gonna be crunching for time to get it done last minute. So there's definitely like that push and motivation to like keep me going.
I respect that.
But something you left out is Derek is like very business oriented.
He is.
So he started a business with his boys, a clothing line actually, but his boys in Philly in his college days. So like he knows the whole process of grinding and getting everything done. So he's really business oriented. So he's not going to allow, like, you know what I'm saying, his partner to be like, all lackluster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it really just comes down to the partner. Sometimes, like what we talked about driving, I expect my passenger to be awake when I'm driving a long drive.
I mean, sometimes I take a little.
Ain't no little naps, bruh.
Like 5 minutes and I'm up.
Nah.
I'm up.
There could have been 2 songs within those 5 minutes. You need a DJ.
You know what I mean? Like, what if you fall asleep? I look over real quick. I fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? That 5 minutes is detrimental to somebody's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a quick...
Turn the music up a little louder. You'll be awake.
That don't help. That don't help, bro.
Helps for me. I roll my windows down. Turn on my music.
I tried to roll the window down. I've tried drinking and eating while I'm driving.
Wait, how does that help?
So drinking keeps you hydrated because when you're driving, you get dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. The body is dehydrated. So they said if you drink, if you stay hydrated, and then if you eat, you're giving your body energy to stay awake. You know what I'm saying? Because if you eat a big meal and then go drive, you get the itis behind the wheel. Then it's like, F out of here. But if you're snacking, like on like Frosted Flakes with sugar in it, or like gummy bears and water, stuff like that, they said it helps to keep you awake. Yeah. Which I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I tried it when I drove to Atlantic City, and it worked out well for me. Truth be told. You know what I'm saying? Then on the driveway back, I got some good sleep.
I don't know if I'm asleep. I just drive on the side and just like a boom, 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 boom. It wakes me up.
Yeah.
It's a little risky, but high risk, high reward.
Especially when you be scraping them rims you got.
It's okay.
Against every curb.
Oh, that's okay, yeah.
Every curb.
I think curbs have something against me.
We was driving the other day, and the curb is like, you got more than enough, just pull over, you know, you just straighten up with the sidewalk. Just pulled over. So, oh, snap, man. Bruh.
No, that came out of nowhere. Beat up.
Yo, I'm just like, yo, that don't make no sense, bruh.
Okay.
So, tell the people where they can reach you at.
You can reach me at www.krumblekrafts.com, krumblekrafts@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, same name.
It's Krumble with a K.
Krumble with a K, yes.
You know, some people be like, oh, Krumble with a C, girl.
No, Krumble Krafts, 2 Ks.
All right. And Sean, do you have any closing remarks, questions, statements for our guest?
No, I'm just proud. I'm proud of you, Rena, what you've been doing. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome seeing that you're doing that. Hopefully, I think you gave Dad motivation to sell his garbage ass shirts. You're inspiring people out there.
Oh, man, that's funny. The freak out of here. Wait, what did you get your master's in?
Business.
So, so what's the next steps with that?
I mean, I'm still going to stay at my job. I'm just going to continue to grow my business. Hopefully in like a year or two, I can do my business full time.
We didn't ask you. You plan on opening the store? Obviously, I see that.
I don't know if I want to open a store. I'll probably still stay online, but I also want to be a business coach. So
okay.
Yo, son, I watched a video the other day, a couple months ago, where they asked people to rank people of based upon their job occupation, how much they make a year, right? Mm-hmm. The person that made the most out of all those people was a motivational speaker. She said she made up to $200,000 a year.
Yep.
Fam, what?
That sounds about right. Think about it. You hold these events. You sell tickets. That's it.
Oh my.
You speak. That's it.
Speak about some dildos.
You can make books. Sell the books.
You sure that was the price?
Sam, she made $200,000, fam. That's what she said she made.
Like Les Brown makes about.
That's what she made the previous year.
Because Les Brown could come off with $100,000 one night. That's why I'm a little confused. She's up and coming, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she's up and coming.
All right, cool.
Yeah, she's not making like billions.
Speakers can make a lot.
Yeah, but 200. But that's somebody who's known.
But that's somebody who's traveling, setting their own schedule. Yeah. That's a lot of money for being free like that. That's
so awesome. Like $100,000 a night. I mean, she's probably gonna get there sooner or later. But $200,000. I mean, geez, compared to like a teacher or you know what I'm saying.
It was 5 days a week.
7, 8 hours a day. Plus on top of that, the hours you got put in after you got to grade the papers and stuff.
Yeah.
So you working at least a 10 to 11 hour shift a day.
200,000. Probably how many shows you think did she say how many shows she does?
She didn't say how many shows she does, but give or take, I'd probably say she does like 3-4 shows a week, probably. Okay. Give or take, probably like has like 3-4 hour showings.
Because like little offices hire them, schools hire them, bigger places they go on tour. It's awesome.
So it all adds up over the year. But still, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
You know what I'm saying? She probably renting like a 300 square foot apartment in New York somewhere.
It's a lot of money to be your own boss. So like that, I think that's like the opportune thing. Yeah, that's awesome.
You probably got to pay higher taxes. Your insurance is probably higher. You know what I'm saying? One of those things. But you know, that's the life of the business. And then I just want to share that you wanna leave the guests with. I mean, guests, listeners.
We're not on Uber Eats right now.
I said I was hungry.
Sean glancing like, damn, I'm trying to see what options they got too.
Yeah.
I know you want to see what options they got.
I'm hungry.
Because you're curious to know. Me personally, I'm getting that. Lomo saltado tonight. I've had that in my mind since this morning.
I've had that. Yo, that's funny. I wake up. I don't even think about what I got packed for lunch.
No, I don't care. I'm thinking about dinner.
Yo, what's my dinner? While I'm eating my lunch, I'm like, damn. I swear to you, I thought that'd be me. You ain't lying.
Fam, that lomo saltado. Plus, I got a girlfriend that don't eat that much. I get a large and like break her off a piece. Mm-hmm. And still be good. You know what I'm saying? Where do you go to? Old House or you prefer?
I go to Daddy's Deli right down by the old.
That's how the lomo.
It's amazing.
It's good.
Fiesta is good.
Fiesta is good.
Fiesta is good.
Because I was about to drive all the way to the west side for some lomo, fam.
No, Fiesta is right next to Garden Catering downtown.
That's out of the way. I don't know if I'm going downtown. Can you stand by Daddy's Deli?
Like how good it is?
Yeah.
You're not going to regret it. The size, like the proportions they give you, not even just lomo with everything. So fair. They're just happy. It's good vibes, energy there.
So what's the price, you think? Like 14?
For the lomo, for a large, it's like 12.
Oh, word.
For the small, it's 8.
So
that's perfect.
It's big, bro.
Pause. Listen, man. I'm glad you came to the show today. Packed in your busy schedule. I know you had a lot going on. We've been having this episode in the works for like since forever, bro. And we finally came around. Hopefully, you know, you get more business via this. If not, I don't apologize. But nah, seriously though, man, hit her up, Krumble Krafts with a K. Just in case I don't know how to spell that, that's K as in kite, R as in rhino, U as in umbrella, M as in Mary, B as in boy, L as in Larry, E as in echo. How you spell crafts with a K, right? All right, so that's K as in kite. Crap. R as in rhino, A as in apple.
Why'd you say R as in rumble?
Damn it. I forgot where I left off at. Let me start that over. Listen, I'm not spelling it over. It's just Krumble Krafts, but the C's are K's. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. At Gmail, you said, and then also on Instagram, and I don't think she's on Twitter, because Twitter's we don't got time for that. And find all the products on there. Oh, your website. What's your website?
KrumbleKrafts.com.
Yeah, there we go. Put that on there too. So, you know what I'm saying? So, make your products. I can vouch for these products. I've taken a couple shots of alcoholic beverages in these cups. You know, when I first got the cup though, realistically, I got it as a gift, right, for like Christmas. So I was like with the cup and I drink out of it. I said, yeah. And I went to go wash it. And I don't know what happened, but in that moment, I was like, dang it, son. I think I washed off the writing. But then I dried the cup and the writing was still there. So I think it was the soap that like masked the writing,
it
which made me
fades
think.
when you put like water on it. But that's
Yeah.
just the,
So I was stressed. I was like, dang, son.
See, the joint I got back in the day, I actually did wash off the writing. So, so I can understand.
No, this can run through the dishwasher. It's permanent. It's not coming off at all.
Oh, this dude said it came off. How much you spent for that cup, by the way, if you mind me asking?
25 for 2.
What kind of cups? Mugs?
Nah, they were wine glasses.
What did it say on them?
Nothing.
Oh. We know what that means. Thanks for tuning in to another Fuego episode. We told y'all, man.
Right.
All we bring is fire.
That's right.
All we've been dropping is fire on top of fire on top of fire. Bombs over Baghdad type fire. You know what I'm saying? It's for the 90 kids out there. Yeah, 2000s, earlier kids don't know nothing about that. But, yeah, man. Anything in closing I want to share with y'all? Let's see. My weight loss is going great. I'm really starting to wear my waist trainer a lot more often. And son, yo, when I tell you my boys be hating,
please just keep off of social media with that.
You was a hater, man.
Still had a girdle on. With a girdle
they
on.
recorded it while dancing.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Fam, number one, it was a girdle. It was a waist trainer to help with my love handles.
Girdle, fam. You try to lift up your butt too when you play ball.
Wow.
Listen to this guy, y'all. Down playing it.
Listen, waist trainers help get rid of the excess water in your stomach and all that good stuff. So
it's not a waist trainer, just a slimming belt.
Yo, whatever, man. It helps slim my waist. It's facts of life. I'm gonna probably get some heating gel to help with but I don't know if that's good for my body.
People use coconut oil.
Yeah, coconut oil.
On the bottom?
Yeah, like people who use them, like put coconut oil on their stomach and then they get saran wrap and like wrap that on. It's like some people go crazy.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
I was like, no, it's okay.
That's too much. I don't got saran wrap for every day.
You probably balling tomorrow. Should we expect to see that out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having tights on.
Oh, all right. So I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna go try to catch Garden before they close.
We love y'all, yo. It's Pat. Garden close at like 8?
I think so, man. I'm trying to catch us. All
right, man. Peace. Love y'all. Love and deuces. I don't know what the freak I just said.
Showing up.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. You know who it is. It's your boy.